Cry of the Whales. After waiting a long time, summer vacation finally arrived. Even though the weather was really hot, Mia's excitement couldn't be contained. One day, after getting her parents' permission, she went to play by the canal. While she was there, she faintly heard a little voice crying. She leaned over the railing to listen and looked closer and discovered that it was a little whale crying. Mia gently asked the little whale, "Little whale, what's wrong? Why are you crying?"
I got lost and can't find my mom. Boo-hoo!
Mia felt a bit confused.
How did you get separated from your mom?
The little whale replied,
My mom suddenly stopped eating and was sick for a few days. I came out to find a doctor for her, but the current swept me here. Boo-hoo!
Mia comforted the little whale.
Don't worry. I'll help you find your mom.
The little whale wiped away its tears.
Really? Thank you.
Mia jumped into the canal and swam alongside the little whale, saying,
"Let's head in the direction you were washed away."
Just then, the little whale spotted some krill and immediately opened its mouth to swallow them. Mia remembered what her dad had told her. Whale poo helps phytoplankton grow. Phytoplankton not only provides 50% of the oxygen on Earth, but it also captures 37 billion tons of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, about 40% of the world's total, which is roughly equivalent to 4 Amazon rainforests. These tiny plants are food for small creatures like krill, and whales eat millions of krill every day. This creates a system that helps remove carbon dioxide from the air, which helps slow down global warming. The well-fed little whale released a big load of poo. Mia found it really fascinating to see whale poo up close. As they swam, they passed by a small island and met Mrs. Turtle, who was on her way to visit her neighbor. They also encountered a school of fish that helped guide them. After swimming for a few hours, just when Mia and the little whale were about to give up, the little whale's eyes suddenly lit up because he spotted something familiar: his home. The little whale spotted his mother right away and happily rushed into her embrace. The whale mom, thrilled to see her child safe at home, swam closer. But the next moment, the little whale got tangled in a discarded fishing net that was stuck to his mom. Mia quickly rushed to help untangle the fishing net from the whale mother and child. Before the whale mother could even say thank you, she started rolling in pain, crying out loudly. Mia hurried over to check on her. The little whale told Mia,
My mom has been feeling this way for a few weeks now. She hasn't eaten or drunk anything, and sometimes can't even sleep well.
Mia found it very strange. Don't whales only eat krill and plankton? How could they have digestion problems? So Mia decided to take a look inside the whale mom's belly to see what was going on. Mia said to the whale mom,
"Can I go inside your belly to take a look?"
The whale mom agreed and opened her mouth wide. Mia carefully swam inside. Once inside the whale mom's belly, Mia discovered that there were many big and small pieces of plastic, shards of glass, and old fishing gear. The trash had even piled up into a small mountain, making Mia worry about the whale mom. Mia swam out of the whale mom's belly and asked her,
Well, Mom, have you changed your eating habits recently?
The whale mom thought for a moment and replied, Well, lately, I've been seeing a lot of colorful jellyfish and groups of algae and krill. I might have just eaten too much because I was so hungry. Mia explained to the whale mom and the little whale that what she thought were colorful jellyfish were actually plastic bags that humans had thrown into the water. The algae were growing on the fishing gear, and the krill were eating the algae, making it look like a group of krill. If too much of that is eaten by mistake, it could cause serious problems and even lead to death because it can't be digested. The whale mom gasped and asked Mia, Oh, what should I do? Mia said,
Don't worry, I can find an expert to help.
Mia brought the whale mom and the little whale back to the canal. She ran home to get help from her dad, the biologist, and her mom, the artist. Mia's dad helped remove the ocean garbage from the whale mom's belly, while her mom used the trash to create beautiful pieces of art. After a busy time of working together, the whale mom finally felt better and no longer had a stomach ache. Mia reminded the whale mom,
When you get back, make sure to tell the other whales not to eat things they shouldn't.
With Mia and her family watching, the whale mom and her little whale returned to the ocean once again. Dad said to Mia,
Well done, Mia. You saved the whale mom and her baby. Do you know that over 30 kinds of whales and dolphins have been spotted in Taiwan's waters? But on average, every 2 to 3 days, one gets stranded. They come to visit Taiwan, but end up getting sick or even dying. What could be happening to these stranded whales and dolphins?
In 2020, Taiwan reported a total of 161 stranded whales and dolphins, with 143 dead and 18 alive. In comparison, in 2019, there were 150 stranded whales and dolphins, with 132 dying and 18 alive. The number of strandings increased in 2020, but the number of animals released back into the wild was also higher than the previous year. Mia's dad continued,
The statistics from the Environmental Protection Agency show that in 2020, each person in our country produced an average of about 22.2 kilograms of food waste and 417 kilograms of garbage each year. For a long time, plastic bags have become an inseparable part of our lives because they are cheap and convenient. As people's purchasing power has grown, the use of plastic bags has continued to rise. According to the EPA's statistics, even after 2 rounds of plastic bag restrictions, in 2018, each person in our country still used an average of 660 plastic shopping bags a year, totaling up to 15.2 billion bags annually.
Located 5,000 kilometers away from Taiwan, Midway Atoll is home to about 1.5 million black-footed albatrosses. In 2010, Professor Shigeru Fujieda from Kagoshima University in Japan collaborated with Taiwan Ocean Cleanup Alliance to conduct the Midway Atoll Marine Debris Lighter Research Project. They collected 1,400 lighters from the stomachs of albatrosses that had mistakenly ingested marine debris. Approximately 80% of these lighters came from Asian countries, with 14% originating from Taiwan.
Mia, did you know? The marine debris we see during beach cleanups is just the tip of the iceberg. Research from the UK shows that 12.7 million tons of garbage enter the oceans every year, with 1% of ocean plastic waste floating on the surface, 5% on beaches, and 94% on the ocean floor. Marine life is facing unprecedented and brutal ways to die. with common marine species suffering increasingly high rates of innocent casualties. Entanglement prevents marine animals from living normally, leading to injuries or death due to the inability to breathe. However, an even greater amount of debris lies hidden on the seabed. Fishing nets and trash block sunlight, causing coral and seagrass to suffocate from lack of oxygen, resulting in large-scale seafloor asphyxiation. Research has shown that on Oahu Island in Hawaii, 65% of the coral is covered by fishing nets, with 80% of it bleached and dead. Ingestion affects the nutritional absorption of marine animals, leading to starvation or even blocking their intestines, resulting in death.
Mia's dad said with a serious tone.
According to statistics from the Ocean Conservation Administration, in 2020, 15,134 tons of marine debris were collected through beach cleanups from drifting in the ocean, the seabed, vessels, and bins on shore. Of this, only 8% was recyclable, while the remaining 92% was sent to incinerators, increasing the issue of climate change and adding to the Earth's heavy burden. The World Economic Forum predicts that by 2050, there will be more plastic waste in the ocean than fish. These plastics not only cause the death of marine life, but they can also return to our food through the food chain. Therefore, the problems caused by waste will exceed our imagination.
Mia's dad continued.
The ocean is an important source of food for humanity. If marine life disappears, it will not only disrupt the ecosystem and lead to food shortages, but it can also cause unforeseen disasters. To restore our clear blue oceans, the government and private sectors have started taking action. In July 2021, the Fisheries Agency officially launched a real name system for gill nets to prevent lost gear from damaging the marine ecosystem and habitats. In the future, all related fishing gear and the connected buoys must be marked with the fishing vessel's number to facilitate follow-up tracking. If equipment cannot be recovered or is lost, reporting to the government is mandatory, and violators may face fines.
From reducing plastic use to eliminating it altogether in our oceans, it's essential to minimize waste at the source. The Environmental Protection Administration has set a goal to completely ban plastic bags, disposable utensils, take-out drink cups, and plastic straws by 2030. Private companies are also beginning to produce biodegradable and compostable plastic bags, developing shared economies, and reducing the use of single-use plastic products. In 2020, Taiwan established the Marine Debris Recycling Coalition to enhance the technology for recycling and reusing marine waste, hoping to reduce the rate of waste sent to incinerators and create sustainable business opportunities for recycling marine waste. For example, expanded polystyrene waste from remote islands can be remade into keyboards and mice. Fishing nets and gear can be transformed into glasses and clothing. And plastic bottles can be turned into eco-friendly fabric for clothing, among other uses. After listening to her father's explanation, Mia decided to do her part to raise awareness about the crisis facing the oceans. She created an art piece from the trash she collected from the whale mother's stomach and sent it to an exhibition to inform people about the importance of the ocean. This marine waste art piece was titled Cry of the Whales. Mia wanted everyone to understand that the ocean is currently facing a plastic crisis, and the future depends on changing individual habits to significantly reduce plastic use, which can save marine ecosystems and ultimately humanity and the planet. Mia's vision of the ocean is one where marine life thrives joyfully and freely, with smiles as they swim in the waters. What about you? How do you imagine the ocean? In Mia's heart, the beach is adorned with an endless expanse of deep blue sea, where the clean sand is scattered only with seashells and drawings of whales made with twigs. Through Cry of the Whales, Mia urges everyone to pay attention to the ocean's looming threats. What about you? What promise or action can you take to help the ocean?